Back to the Maze Jackson Show.
Go ahead.
In the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Todd Stroger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you can put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gonna sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blotto. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA gets spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steel on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Lenders give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And up the seal carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this is a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Wake up, Chicago! Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. The broadcast ended, so if you are looking, please take a moment to share the broadcast. There will be no more yoga. There will be no more Teddy. There will be no more original. We got to use all original music. It's just, that's what it is. Facebook is cracking down super hard. I knew some. We definitely can't go like 3 minutes. Like, we definitely can't play like the whole holes. And I was getting all excited because I enjoyed it. But all of those rules that were the rules back in the day when we had to turn off the music and then go to the radio and then the radio and then come back to the music, them rules ain't changed. And, you know, Facebook is cracking down. So do me a favor. Take a moment, share the broadcast. If you are on YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, we are still here. Share the broadcast. What up, Erica Burton? What up, Angela Kilpatrick? What up, Aunt Tennille? What up, Constance Foster, the greeter of greetings? Shout out to, look, man, I got all this stuff going on. Let's see. I got Constance Foster, Mario Jones, no more yoga, bro. I see Kimo Sabi, big ball. And y'all take a moment, share the broadcast. Let your friends and your family know we is back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Violence a problem in Chicago? I read to you before we went to break the Marcus Betts op-ed that was in Marcus Betts op-ed that was on the mayor. Riis, how do we play the mayor? Do we play her like sister girl? Is she like a sister? Is she like, I feel like
So can I say this? I believe that black women should be protected by black men. But I don't know that the mayor has ever demonstrated true compassion to black people. I feel like unless necessary, unless she's under attack. I just cannot get Anjanette Young out of my mind. And I also think Riis, when the riots were when the uprisings were happening, and she unleashed the Latino street gangs on black people. Like, I cannot get that out of my mind. I can't get out of my mind the thoughts of telling them little black kids to move along when they was excited to see the mayor. I feel like she's a name caller, right? Like, there's so many times like, she just called the cops cowards. Now, if you don't agree with the cops, that's cool, but that's not the way to get business done. You can do it, but I feel like it's been very combative, and I feel as though it would be one thing if she operated civilly all the time and tried to always be the appearance of tact. She curses, she MFs, right? Remember, we done heard videos of her telling aldermen they full of, right? We had to beep it all. And I don't know that if you're a cursor, you get to get mad when somebody curses. I don't know if you get, Riis, is this a case of good of goose? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If somebody's talking smack to you, like if a sister cuss you out, are you allowed to return fire?
Yeah, but cool heads prevail, so you don't argue with a woman anyway. She always right.
That's the mayor's problem then. Okay, so give us a call, 872-259-7474. The call is gone. All right, so I feel as though, Riis, you cannot. I feel like if the mayor always operated with tact, grace, and class, it's one thing for somebody to talk smack to you. But if you operate and if you get down in the mud and you're going to be name calling and slanging dirt, I expect that you should expect that it's going to come back. And
sure,
don't try to make me get in the fight. Like, I feel like she started the fight. Or let me not say she started the fight. Somebody said your mama, she said your daddy, your greasy granny got holes in the panty, got big behind like Frankenstein. So Riis, should she expect that she should be able to say whatever she wants and nobody should respond? Like, I feel like if I don't know. What are the words you can't say? You can't call nobody stupid.
Not really harsh. I guess depending on who you are and then who you say it to. Stupid can be like, she called him stupid, and then that can be rolled up like.
He says the mayor is ridiculously stupid. Her decisions have been ridiculously stupid.
It's an opinion. I don't see that can be like.
Should he have to apologize?
Nah, just an opinion. It's an opinion. I don't think you try to apologize. You know, that's somebody.
But he called a black woman who has been disrespected in the workplace for years. This is another example of that. Should that white guy have to apologize to this black woman who he called ridiculously stupid in negotiations?
I mean,
only reason
her negotiations was maybe he could say maybe he saw her negotiations was stupid. Maybe she, not as a person, was stupid. But
so should he apologize though?
Nah, not at all. I don't think he should.
Should he have to apologize like public? Like, are black men calling for Jesse Sharkey to apologize for? Should we as black men be calling for Jesse Sharkey to apologize to Mayor Lightfoot for calling her ridiculously stupid?
Calling her, see, that's what we do. We take calling her ridiculous out of stupid. I think you got to bring everything in it. In the negotiation process, he thought that she was ridiculously stupid. He never said she as a person. See, when you be like, the mayor is, he said that the mayor is ridiculously stupid. that can mean everything. And that's what we like, oh my God, I can't believe that right there should be apologized. But if he said in the negotiation, I thought the man was ridiculously stupid. Like that was his thought on at that moment at the time. So I think those are two different things. If he said it like about her, like I think she's like ridiculously stupid. And like yes. But if they like
he has to apologize if he says she ridiculously stupid directly.
And regular. Yeah. Just
like if they weren't in a fight.
Just right. Just because
But if he was just walking down the street and was like, that broad is just ridiculously stupid, then he should have to apologize.
He should have to apologize.
But if they are in the middle of a fight,
that's ridiculously stupid. You see how that is? The mayor, we trying to come to an agreement, and the mayor is being ridiculously stupid right now. Like that's a negotiation type of term. It could be took as both ways, but I don't.
Is it a black? But is it? Are they playing is it such thing as is it racial though?
To who?
To the mayor. Like, if somebody called you ridiculously stupid, would that be code word for you dumb Negro?
Depending on the contents. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's the content for me. It's the contents. If we are like into it and like arguing and stuff like that, then like okay. But if we doing, what I'm saying, like if I have an idea and they have an idea, that's all it is. It's two ideas. If I have an idea and you have an idea, you like that idea I think is ridiculously stupid. Like it's really just
I would be offended. If you call my idea ridiculously stupid, like I'm gonna just tell you. It's like you could be like, no, I don't agree with that. But if you call my joint ridiculously stupid, like ridiculous is one thing. Ridiculously and stupid together, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have a problem. But I'm not gonna have a race problem.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't want.
It wouldn't be. It's like, dog, like, bro, what school you go to? What? Right? Like that becomes a test of mental intellect to me. Right? It ain't you call me ridiculously stupid because you think black people are stupid, even though you might. But I feel like that I'm gonna take it as
it's just me and you.
No, let's step out. Come here. You call me ridiculously stupid. Come let me holler at you real quick. Or I'm gonna show you stupid. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna show you stupid.
You want to see stupid? I got
you. You want to show stupid? I forgot you.
Stupid is what stupid does.
Right. I'll be like, I forgot you. If it depending on who it is, I forget. I'm too dumb to write this. I'm too dumb to write, and I don't know, man. So I just hate to be thrust in the forefront. Last week we was fighting for Michelle Harris, which I also, I think we got to start. I don't know. So can I also mention today that there are going to be hearings in the city council regarding the map, and if you want to talk about, you want to see black women getting insulted and being offensive, right? Then I think you should watch how this Latino caucus treats the black woman in charge of the map making. And quite frankly, it's funny because not funny. It's unsettling because it's like this is the Do y'all understand that the remap fight is the precursor to the undocumented immigrants voting? And so the goal is to pack black wards with undocumented immigrants so that they can even overtake the people that we got. Does that make sense? So the Latinos want to, right now they're trying to cut these wards, and they're trying to cut these wards so that there are Latinos in the wards that black people occupy. So that the undocumented can then, they're not counted, but then they're counted. Then you pass a municipal election, and then you got an uprising in your own ward because they initially started with they can't vote, and now they're going to switch it to voting. See why? Whether you are where you stand on undocumented immigrants voting is going to be important. Y'all don't get it, do you? And it's like, while we about to have the fight, and the mayor, check this out. Hey, Riis, this same mayor is sitting out the remap fight. So they want us to step up on the black side for her as a black woman, but at the same time, she's sitting out on us on the remap. Right? If the mayor, she still got some juice in the city council. The mayor has been sitting back. She don't want to pick a side because why, Riis? You know why she don't want to pick a side? Because if she picks a side, she got this black woman thing going on, but she's probably going to side with the undocumented immigrant side. So she's sitting it out. Riis, what's the point of having the most powerful? The mayor is number 2 on the most powerful people in Illinois list. But she won't use that power to help black people. But we got to fight for it, which gets me to my top of the hour conversation. We started this the other day, but we never got to it. Riis, did you know that there are 10 people in the Crain Chicago business Power 25? There are, so a little under half of the most powerful people in Illinois are black. Let me read the names to you. Lori Lightfoot, Melody Hobson, Tony Preckwinkle, John Rogers, Roz Brewer, Maurice Smith, Helene Gale, Don Thompson, Valerie Jarrett, and Robin Kelly. Riis, those are, according to Crain's Chicago business, the most powerful black people. And this is, well, let's back up. Riis, this isn't a black list. This is the most powerful people in Illinois list. The top 25, according to Crain. So it's not that they said, who are the top 25 powerful black people? They said, who are the 25 most powerful people in Illinois? And of that, 10 of them, of the 25, 10 are black. Let me read the names to you again. Lori Lightfoot. Is she an asset to black people, or a asset, or a, what do you call it? Asset or a liability? Melody Hobson. Asset or liability to black people. Tony Preckwinkle, asset or liability to black people. John Rogers, asset, or what was it? Asset or liability to black people. Roz Brewer, do you know who Roz Brewer is? She's the president, she's the CEO of Walgreens. Black woman heads up all of Walgreens around the country. Asset or liability to black people. Maurice Smith. Maurice Smith is the head of one of the largest healthcare companies in Illinois. Asset or liability to black people. Helene Gale, head of the Chicago Community Trust. Asset or liability to black people. Don Thompson, former CEO of McDonald's, now runs an investment firm. Asset or liability to black people. Valerie Jarrett, former chief advisor to the Obamas, now head of the Obama Foundation. Asset or liability to black people. Robin Kelly, congresswoman, chairwoman of the Democratic Party of Illinois. Asset or liability to black people. So Junior says, Maze, you know it ain't got nothing to do with black people. But I guess that goes to my question. If you are among, what is the purpose? Let me back up. What is the purpose of having powerful black people that are not an asset to our community? And I don't want to minimize, because maybe I just don't know, right? But when you think about Lori Lightfoot, right now, how she could be the biggest asset to the black community is to weigh in on that map. And to say that I'm with the Black Caucus and we want to approve a map that approves the Black Caucus. But does that power accrue to black people? Melody Hobson. I'm going to tell you, Melody Hobson is like, she is a Chicago icon. She is a billionaire. She is married to George Lucas. I feel like Melody Hobson has transcended black people. She is one of the most powerful people. And I'm not going to denigrate what she's done, but I don't know what the direct current impact is. Tony Preckwinkle. Asset or liability to black people? right? I got to think about the fact that as the chairman of the Cook County Democratic Party, she sided with white men against black women. Even as I'm not even going to go there. John Rogers. I think John Rogers is an asset. He fights to get black people on boards, on corporate boards, and he operates at a very high level that I don't know that trickles down to us. Roz Brewer, head of Walgreens. How has black business in Chicago grown? How many more black people are doing business with Walgreens, not locally, but nationally? Because I think you got to figure out what can those people do in their positions as the most powerful people. Maurice Smith, healthcare. Healthcare is the largest growing industry in the state of Illinois. How many black people are profiting off of the healthcare industry? Helene Gale, she's the head of Chicago Community Trust. She invests all of the wealthiest people in Chicago's money in court. She does their philanthropic investments. Do they hire more black people, Tennille? Because they always been hiring black people. Don Thompson, former CEO, is now a huge investor in the business community. Valerie Jarrett. How did Chicago do when Valerie Jarrett was top dog in the Obama administration? Do you know that during the Obama administration, Chicago lost every competitive grant that the federal government had? What is the purpose of having black people in power if they don't leverage it? And I'm not saying that they don't. I just don't know how. And Robin Kelly. I was thinking about Congresswoman Kelly as she ascended to the top of the Democratic Party of Illinois, even though she was not allowed to do what the most important function is, which is to fundraise. And then I looked at the top of the Democratic Party of Illinois after Madam Kelly took over, and I wondered how many black people got new political opportunities. I was just thinking, Riis, that the political bench in Chicago is cupboard is bare. I think when we get the top spot, we're often surrounded by white folks. I just don't know. I just don't know. Does being in the Power 25 benefit? Do the most powerful black people in the state benefit black people? Equivalent. So if we got almost half the list of the most powerful people, are we anywhere close to half the most powerful group in Illinois? Who's ahead of black people in Illinois, Riis? White people are ahead of black people in Illinois, right?
Yeah, probably Asians.
Asians? What about Latinos?
Well, even depends, but I believe they probably coming together more stronger. I don't believe that they are more powerful, but they're getting there. I could see them in the next 5 years for sure. 3 years probably be.
And if they get the right for undocumented immigrants to vote.
That's what I was trying to tell Ruthie last week. I said, if you really didn't think about it, Africans not coming in here undocumented. So when you really think about when they say undocumented immigrants, then I'm not judging, but it's probably the Hispanics. So now if you letting all these Hispanics come in here and vote, who you think they're gonna vote for? Huh? Who you think they ain't not gonna vote for us, or they're not gonna vote for the white man?
And think about in this map right now, while the mayor is letting Michelle Harris. Why is the mayor letting Michelle Harris, who she picked, get her butt kicked by white folks? Tyrone, I know the answers to the questions that I ask, but people have to say them to themselves. I come to a lot of answers, but sometimes people got to come to and arrive at there's a lot of people that they got to learn it themselves. Right? And so I want you to think about it. Because, again, even with the Mitch McConnell thing, how we jumped off the cliff, even as much as I talk about people every single day about the people of color thing and we should be leery of it, we took the bait again. We not all American. Negro, you ain't been equal in this mug no kind of way, no kind of time. Now, all of a sudden, because the white boy who you knew was a racist said it, but also told your truth, which is, this ain't a people of color is what you trying to tell me, but I know black folks is voting. Riis, that damn Republican, right? Like, see why I say we got to be black people first? Because we cannot see the forest for the trees. It's like we are instinctually like, oh my God, bad, bad. They ring the bell and we have a Pavlov's reaction. We have a Pavlov's reaction to Republicans speaking, even talking directly to you. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Look, y'all. Take a mess. Let's take a quick break, and then we're going to do some Tell Me Something Good. Y'all give us a call. Tell us something good. It's been a good week. 872-259-7474. And if you got any comments on what we just talked about, you're more than welcome to talk about that, too. We'll be back after these messages.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break.
Join Mickey, Elsa, Woody, and more at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Playing January 20 to 23rd and February 3rd to 6th at Allstate Arena. Free parking with ticket purchase.
Today, the Biden administration is releasing what it calls a new strategy to fight domestic terrorism. Following a 100-day review, federal officials are now laying out a new plan hoping to deter, detect, and prosecute domestic terror.
They went to the Capitol waving their flags and looking for smoke. He was out there looking for justice. They was over there looking for votes. Ashley Babbitt was with him and told all the people that nothing could stop us. She climbed through the Capitol window, breached security, and called a shot, bro. The media say she a veteran. They paint the picture to make her look greater, but she disrespected the same country that she served. That makes her a traitor. They was fighting police, resisting arrest. On God, I couldn't believe it. I guess blue lives only tend to really matter when it's convenient. Hey, these are the times we witness in history, all because they didn't get a victory. United States is so contradictory. We get equal rights, that's a mystery. Politicians, they more like magicians. You know they got tricks up their sleeve. We point out the flaws that's up in this country. You know they gonna tell us to leave. Somebody try to help me understand it. Always seems like a double standard. They be out here leaving us empty-handed to certain rights we are not granted. The media is the culprit when it comes to the comparison. Cause when it comes to race, they always changing up the narratives. Terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know and we know, I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know and we know, I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know and we know, I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. We still out here trying to get our reparations, but the government pump faking out here hesitating. I'm out here trying to keep my peace, so I keep meditating. The media make us look bad, they taint our reputation. Look, it's so sad that COVID causing toe tags. You claim you so patriotic, but you ain't wearing no mask. You out here wilding with your MAGA flags and showing your ass. You wanna be part of some type of revolution so bad. Look, you talk revolution and constitutional rights, homie. I guess we forgot about back in the days when all of the business was whites only. Yeah. George Floyd got justice. Juneteenth got much respect. They made it a national holiday. Man, it's all good, but cut the check. They giving out all of these vaccines, putting it in you like caffeine. Was it all in the part of the plan? I bet money like DraftKings. It's land of the free, home of the brave. 1776, we wasn't free till 1865, so we wasn't part of that shit. And that there's terrorism.
Wake up, Chicago. Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Hey, y'all do me a favor. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. 872-259-7474. It is time for Tell Me Something Good Friday. Tell me something good. Wow, wow. Don't. Tell me that you love me. Yeah. Tell me something. Don't do it.
You already know it. You
Don't
can't
do
do
it.
it. You already know.
Don't even do it.
I
We gotta find like the other versions of it. We gotta find like we gotta figure out how we run something in it, right? So that it's that there's other beats or something. We gotta make sure that the algorithm is thrown off a little bit.
Distort the audio a little bit.
Yep. All right, y'all. It's the Mace Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mace Jackson. Got my man DJ Riis the ruler. Riis, how powerful are you if you can't change your community? Almost half of the list of Crain's Power 25. Not the Black 25, but the Power 25. Who out of 25? Who would be on our Power 25? Like Black Chicago's Power 25. I'd be curious to know, like, who fits that. You know me, I'm going to put the old man up there. I'm going to say Elzy. Right? Got to be one of the most powerful black men. I'm going to put him in the top 5. Like, who are our power brokers that broker power on behalf of black people? I'll put Tyrone in the top 25. Who are our power brokers? Who are the people that can move black people, can make things happen for black people? Who are our most powerful black business people? And I'm talking about black business people for black business. That black people we can see, we can feel. I feel like John Rogers has a legacy, right? The Metro Board in and of itself has been a great starting spot for young, upwardly mobile black folks. But like, real talk, who are our Power 25 black people? I'm not talking about popular. I'm not talking about who got the most Facebook followers or most Twitter or Instagram. I'm not talking about who go the most live. I'm talking about who has power. Oh, no, man. That's interesting. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Call and tell me something good. You got something? You got any calls on that line? Callers, and it is Tell Me Something Good Friday. Give us a call. But tell me something good. Dang. That is kind of crazy that they didn't put Kwame Raoul on that list. Attorney General. Kim Fox not on the list? Interesting. Who are the most powerful black people? But let's go to the live line. Carly on the Mace Jackson Show. What's up, caller? What you calling? Tell me about. It's Tell Me Something Good Friday.
How you doing, Mace? I'm gonna tell you something real good. You're a powerful black person yourself.
Who?
The only thing I don't you.
Me?
You. Yeah, you. And your genes. You a brilliant person. Yeah, you believe it. You know it. Everybody know it. That's why your wife married you. She know it too. Anyway, I'm just saying, why would you not have some young people around you to mentor them and show them some of your genes? And I apologize the other day when I called and I drew a blank.
That's okay. It's okay.
My mind.
You family, bro.
You know, but yeah, I know I mentioned before I have some pretty girls in there, but and that would be my preference. But some young guys in there too, you know, and show them your genius and guide them and mentor them, so that if something should happen and you should pass, all your genius would not leave with you. You know, so I just wanted to add that to your conversation. And you're a powerful brother. Don't forget that. Don't just talk about other people that you consider powerful. You're powerful as well. And people listen to you quite a bit. I know I do, you know. And I appreciate you very much.
Thank you.
If I had Riis' voice, I would already probably have Ruthie.
Oh, dang. Oh, man. Well, let me tell you, James, first of all, thank you. That is a very positive call. Thank you for the encouragement. It is my one-day goal, and I know I'm going to be in trouble for saying this, but to be the most powerful black man in the state of Illinois. I don't want to be on the Crain's list. I want to be on the black people's list because I would use my power to help black people. When it comes to the internship, you know, I'm going to go back to what I said before. If you saw Fame, like the original Fame, Debbie Allen, there's this part on there where Debbie Allen's like, you want fame? Well, fame costs. And right here is where you start paying. And I would love to have interns, and I would love to build a program of interns and really build people who want to learn politics. But I feel like people want to learn what they want to learn, not what they need to learn. It's like sometimes I feel like I'm in these conversations where I'm talking to young black people who have way less experience, and they question. Like sometimes it ain't always why, like learn the why and understand it, but I don't have a lot of times the time to fight with you over what I've proved 20 times to myself already. And so I would love to have interns. I would actually love to have people who are interested in learning politics to be with me throughout this entire campaign, because I have a lot of information that I do want to give. I have a lot of information that I do want to share. But I'm me, right? And it's like I detest mediocrity. I don't have a lot of... It's like I did what I had to do to get here, right? And I think sometimes everybody wants to... Interns eventually want to be your peers. Like I don't know that everybody really wants to... They like what they see, but they don't want the work that goes with it. They don't want the humility. They don't want the things that I learned. It's funny because in my circle, in my space, I'm often probably somewhere in the top realm of the people that I'm conversing with. But let's just say when I'm with, again, I'll give you the case of Mr. Higginbottom. Not throwing him out there, but when he around, guess whose opinion matters less? Because I'm looking at him like I'm trying to get to where you got. So I'm not going to be trying to... Let me not say I won't share my insight and I'm not going to be quiet, but I recognize that there's levels to this. And if I look at you and I look at me, am I trying to be you or are you trying to be like me? Not, again, am I taking from you or are you taking from me? And I think we can all learn from each other. But when you're in the presence of somebody that's achieved what you want to achieve, it ain't what you want, it's what they tell you until you get to the point where you own your own joint. And the goal is to give you the tool set to be able to own your own joint. But if you ain't willing to listen for the... Man, I get so many people have been like, man, Maze, I want to come study with you. I want to learn from you. And then when I hit them with the work, when I tell them, nah, don't go that way. Nah, you can't dress that way. Nah, you can't do this. Nah, you can't do that. Like, it's not because I'm telling you because I'm trying to tell you no. I'm trying to tell you so you can figure out your own path of success when it's yours. You figure out what works for you. So I would welcome the opportunity to have interns. And I want political interns. Like, but don't send me your kids. And the crazy part about our young people is they want to be political, but they don't have the economics a lot of time to get to the place where they need to get. And so it becomes a frustrating process, right? Because most white kids will take the unpaid internship because they know that at the end of that unpaid internship, there's a job, there's opportunity that they can turn. We don't, and their parents can help offset them. We don't always have that option, but I'm happy to teach. Matter of fact, I love teaching, but you got to want to learn. We ain't all teachers. It's the Maze Jackson Show. We got any other callers up there? It's the Maze Jackson Show. All right, well, it is Tell Me Something Good Friday. Tell me something good. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. I am looking for people, volunteers, to help me go out and get signatures. If you have events that are happening this weekend where you know there will be people and we can get signatures, please inbox me. Please put it on my page. If you are with What's in It for the Black People, if you just have interest in learning the political process, because I'm telling you, I want a political goon squad at the end of this. If you have the ability to come out with us this weekend, be alert on my Facebook page. If there's a place that you know that there's going to be people, you got a gathering, COVID safe, Carrie would love to come out and meet the people as well as to get signatures. I need a crew. And I'm going to tell y'all what, starting next week, I need what's in it for the black people. If you got some free time in the daytime or in the evening, I need you to volunteer. We volunteering for few candidates that have demonstrated their long-term commitment to us. Y'all know my wife is at the top of that list. She's been part of what's in it for the black people from the beginning, supporting us always. But there's some other candidates that have demonstrated or that have always put up. Erica, we are looking for locations right now, so I will have a list. But if you are interested in helping out, like, we'll post it. We'll make sure that it is. What I need y'all to all do, though, is go to Carrie for Assessor, and we'll have all that posted up there. All right? Appreciate you. And then send me them shorties. Like, can I tell y'all something? If y'all have young people in your house that ain't doing nothing or that you want to learn this process, send them to us. Let them, they can, you know, it's funny because I hear people talk about, I don't do nothing for free. Let me tell you what. One of the things that we learned in politics early was the people that we pay are the people that we don't owe nothing. The people that come, that take that time, that volunteer, that give, those are the people that get the opportunities, that get the jobs, that are able to translate it. So many times, though, our young people don't have the time to wait it out. Because what y'all say? We be down so bad. But if you got young people that are sitting around on the weekends or sitting around your house, man, give them to me. Let me turn them into warriors, political warriors. They're going to be like, Mom, he made me go out in the cold. Mom, he made me go. And then by the end of the summer, he's going to be like, Mom, guess who I ran into? Mom, guess where I was at? But you got to crawl before you can walk. If you want to help us, if you want to be part of the What's in It for the Black People political squad, and you got time during the week, come on down here with us. Let's get with it. Like I want to teach you how to hunt. I don't want to give you a fish. I want you to be a hunter. Whew. Tell me something good. That was something good. Riis! It's Friday. I already know you blessed by the best. I know the rest too. But you got to tell me something good, man. Tell me something. Tell me something good. Wow, wow. Come on, Riis. What you got for me, man?
I want to say happy birthday to the most beautiful woman in the world, my girl, Danisha Fulton. Today, we will be going out to celebrate her birthday. It was yesterday. Had to get cut short. But I got the whole weekend for you. Love you, baby. Be home shortly. So,
Riis, you ain't one of them rose petals sprinkled by the door, come in the house with the bathtub running with the bubbles in it. Riis, you got now.
I came right off of work. She came to some roses. I had roses.
Now it's just the two of y'all, right? For now, I'm just playing.
But tonight, you know,
Riis, you got to watch, Riis. You got to watch. It's too much for me, Riis. I'm an old guy. I'm not up. I'm just cool. So happy birthday. Happy birthday to Miss Riis. Yeah, happy birthday. You know what, Riis? Where y'all going for dinner? You got a plan?
Well, you know what, she was, so we went out yesterday, and because the event that we going to ends at 10, she been eating restaurant food because Toy's birthday was last week, another friend. So
I ain't even talking to Toy because she ain't even asked me that I want to come to the party or nothing. It's all right though. See how people do you? See, they get some blonde hair in their head, then they think they special. It's all cool though, Toy. I got you.
Yeah, so we did a little dinner yesterday, and then we probably just do something because it'd be 10 of us, so we probably just do a Fridays or something downtown, just to eat and go. It'll already be 11 o'clock.
You should go to Chicago Cut.
But they be open at 11 o'clock?
Yeah, they will.
Oh, okay.
Hey, bro.
So they gotta be open.
Bro, let me tell you. Go to the cut. Order 2 steaks. Have them cut it. Have them deliver it. Put it out there. You be the man. They be like, psh. They be like, now I'm just telling you. You can't wear no athletic wear. Right? They gonna say, sorry, you can be casual. But you just can't be like F you, F you, F you.
No. We're going to put on a little something. Not, I ain't no suits and tie.
Right, but you ain't got no suit and tie, but you can go. Let me tell you, man. That you should do Maple and Ash, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Or Bavette's. Right? Now, I'm telling y'all the steakhouses downtown. Now, I would say go to, like, Truth. I went to Provare the other day. I had Provare this week. I love Flavs. But, Riis, if you going to take your lady out, man, you saw Big Swill went to the cut the other day. Got him a porterhouse. I was like, dang, y'all be balling when y'all go out. I'll be scared to order that type of stuff. All right, y'all. Riis celebrating his lady's birthday this weekend. It's all good. That is his Tell Me Something Good. I got some Tell Me Something Goods. All right. First of all, it's been another great week except for Tuesdays and Thursdays where black people just continue to disappoint me. Sorry. Y'all got to stop. When the white people come in the room, y'all got to stop acting like they the smartest people in the room. I've had so many examples this week of black folks shortchanging black folks' brain power. And I just want to say that we smart too. So that's my first part of something good. Tell me something good. It's I gotta say, shout out to Ruthie Moore, who I took a chance on, because I don't be trusting y'all millennials in this remote stuff. But she has knocked out everything. I feel like I got so much done this week. Pushing it through with a game plan. I've been trying to trap her up, and every time I try to trap her up, it be ready. She be like, oh, by the way, it's done. So shout out to Ruthie Moore, who has been filling in as an assistant / y'all be on the lookout, because she will be coming to you also to get you involved in our opportunity to get involved in the gaming industry. Shout out. I'm super excited. Talk about full circle. This weekend, in case y'all don't know, you know my sister represents Feld Entertainment, which is the largest family entertainment company in the world. We do Ringling Brothers, Monster Jam, as well as Disney on Ice. Disney on Ice is here this weekend, and it's just funny to come full circle because we landed this contract almost 20 years ago, and I remember our first event. My daughter was in my arms as we were taking our pictures with the ringmasters and all of that good stuff, and we were hosting our first VIP event. And tomorrow, my daughter will be hosting her first VIP event, courtesy of my sister, at the Allstate Arena for my baby, for my grandbaby. That is it our third generation? Oh, yes, it is our third generation. So it's Mays and Tennille. So y'all know we have a family business that we hope to pass on to our children. And it's funny to see my daughter now, who was in my arms, gonna be at having her daughter in her arms tomorrow night at Disney on Ice. And Mickey and Minnie coming too. It's great to see the legacy continue. So I'm excited about that. I may have to try and sneak my way out to Allstate Arena. Good Lord, that's a long ride. But shout out to my sister Tennille for that. It's crazy. We come full circle. What else I got on my list? Ozark. Riis, you watch Ozark?
For sure, but you know what? I have not seen the last season yet.
Oh, Riis!
I was busy this summer, man.
Riis!
Man.
Oh, you tripping?
You see me, I was working through the 5 jobs.
See, Riis?
Man, you know how you try to watch a show and that show watch you, and you watch the same episode like 3 times.
That's what happened to me. I was trying to watch the last 3 episodes so I could be ready. I fell asleep in the chair every single day.
You watch the same episode.
Same
3
episode.
days.
Look, and guess what? And Carrie, as soon as I knock off, Carrie, stop it and go to The View. Right? So it's the same episode. It started, I was in 10 minutes. Then it was on 20 minutes. Yesterday I made it to 30 minutes. I'm just going to watch the recap tonight and start watching it. Yes. I want to say rest in heaven to Vice Chancellor affectionately known as Dean Shelley, to all of the people at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, who knew that man. Riis, Dean Shelley was like the black dean at the University of Illinois, so every time anybody got in trouble, right? Like if you got in like real trouble, you get a phone call, you have a message on your answering machine because you didn't have a cell phone. So you would come home and there would be a message from Vice Chancellor, now Vice Chancellor, but Dean Shelley, who would be like, get your butt over to my office now. And you would find yourself sitting in front of this black man at the University of Illinois who almost everybody felt like was a version of their daddy or their uncle, especially if you got in trouble. And there were many times, Riis, that I was supposed to be expelled, gone, kicked out, done with. And Vice Chancellor Shelley would call you up and be like, but what the hell was you thinking? Like, he would talk to you like your parents. But then he would go to bat for you and make sure that you were able to continue your education. And so he passed away yesterday. I want to send a big shout out to Jackie Williams, but I also, I don't think that I would have made it the 3 years that I did at University of Illinois if it was not for Dean Shelley. And so I want to thank him for everything. He passed away yesterday. So all of our U of I alums. Remember Greta too? It was him, Dean. I didn't know Dean Hodges. I knew obviously Dean Jeffries, Lisa. But remember Greta? Greta, get your financial aid right. Then I remember that one time she was like, Maze, I can't do it this year. I was like, oh, God. Before FAFSA. Also, I want to say rest in peace to Tamara Garner Hill. Our age, our group, she passed away yesterday. And Riis, I just keep telling you, I feel like I'm in the Avengers. I really do. As these people it's like there's people who are just like disappearing from the face of the earth that you would not think would be gone.
You know, I just buried two cousins, 128 and 134.
And I saw the rips on your thing. And it's, so the thing I'm saying about this COVID thing, and I gotta say this. Whether you will believe in a conspiracy or not, something is happening. People are dying. I don't know if you all saw Spencer Leak's post yesterday. His tweet, he said he called the casket company, and the casket company said they're running out of caskets. Now, AR Leak is one of the biggest independent funeral homes in the country. They said they're running out of caskets. And so I don't know what exactly it is, but what I do know is that we are losing people, y'all. And I don't know what the answer is, right? I don't know what the answer is. I know people are dying. I know black people are dying. I don't know what the answer is. But I'm going to ask you respectfully to let people be at peace with their decision as to how they want to deal with this virus. Like, y'all, we are, in my estimation, most of us don't know who to trust. We don't know whether to trust the CDC. We don't know whether to trust our friends. We don't know. And so somewhere in this space, we have had to navigate our own truth. That they tell us we're guided by the science, and then we hear that it's not the science, and then we got to take a vaccine, and then we got to take a booster, and some people are like, that booster is the devil, and that one more time. People are dying, and black people are dying at a faster rate than everybody else. 4 times faster than some people. This is the only thing we closest to with white people, because white people, Latinos is 3 times less likely to die. White people are 2 times less likely to die. What I'm going to ask you respectfully is that as we all know we're on our own, we are all battling with the internal decisions of how we're going to attack this thing that we don't understand. This virus that is mutated and changed names and done all the type of things. But I'm going to ask you respectfully to respect the choices that individuals make for themselves to navigate this space. I don't need to be bombarded with every story and every time and every case of somebody. I got my own people, places, and things that I'm nervous and worried about. I don't need to wake up to everybody's newest and latest conspiracy theory because I'm trying to put this all in perspective. I'm trying to understand how a 45-year-old person dies mysteriously from a disease or a virus that we don't understand. And you and 50 million different conspiracy theories don't make it any better for me. I am a human being. Death, tragedy, all of those things all affect and impact me. If I decide to take this jab and I turn into a zombie, you hear me now, I tell you, do what you got to do. But until I turn into a zombie, we all trying to figure this thing out. And nobody has the answer. So I'm going to ask you respectfully to let people do what gives them the peace of mind and the solace that they need to make it through these days, because God knows we got a lot of stuff. Everybody got their sources. Everybody chooses who they believe. But I'm just going to say, man, we all see this death going on around us. It's not imaginary. And people are trying to figure it out. But beating them over the head, trying to whoop them, trying to oversaturate them, that's not the way. And I'm going to tell you, most people have come to their decision as to how they're going to deal with this virus. Would you agree? And if you think that I'm stupid or I don't understand, share your information, but please, y'all, please. It's like everybody is trying to figure this thing out. And ain't nobody got no magic bullet, because if your magic bullet worked, then it'd be all over the country. So all I'm going to just say is on Tell Me Something Good Friday, let's love and respect each other as black people for whatever choice that we make to protect our families or what we think. Because I don't think anybody is doing anything that they think is intentionally going to hurt their people. And let's pray that somebody's science actually works. Look, y'all, this is the Maze Jackson Show. I am your host, Maze Jackson. My man, DJ Riis the Ruler. Riis, we get some peace this weekend. Oh, you got to come in on Sunday still. But I'm just going to tell you. Let's talk about it. I'm going to be sending y'all some stuff this weekend. We're going to continue to talk it. It's the Maze Jackson Show. I am your host, Maze Jackson. Where every single day I ask the question, what's in it for the people of color? You like how that sound? Because y'all was mad about asking for what's in it for the African Americans. Yep. Now all of a sudden we full said Americans. We full Americans. Anyway, every day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them, Maze said we out of here. Peace. Peace.
Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happening in town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you can put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gon' sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let us give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this is a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.